Hello everybody, this is Hypercool64, and welcome to Spark the Electric Jester, my little walkthrough video that I'm doing for you right now. And I'm doing post-commentary because I'd rather focus more on talking than actually playing and talking at the same time, or else things will go all willy-nilly and yeah, all that such. So this video is for showing my support for the Spark the Electric Jester Kickstarter, which I've already made a video for, and I will put a link to that in the description. And it's basically just me describing what the Kickstarter is, what it's all about, and who's behind it, and just encouraging all of you to go check out the Kickstarter for yourself. Well, I decided to make a gameplay video for this game because I felt like it's better to show off the game itself so people knew what this game looked like in action. So Spark the Electric Jester is an action platformer by Lake for Purr, the creator of Sonic Before the Sequel, After the Sequel, and Sonic Chrono Adventure. And it's sort of a callback, or it is a callback, to the 16-bit era of gaming, with major references from Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man X, and Kirby Superstar. And there's obvious reference to Kirby Superstar just by looking at the design of Spark himself. And the game features close combat, it features high speed, it features great platforming, it features a ton of abilities to play around with. There's a ton to do, especially in the demo. Like, there's a demo that's available right now for you to check out, and I would encourage you to play the demo for yourself. The demo is actually on the Kickstarter page. I'll put a link to the Kickstarter in the description below so you can check it out, but there's a lot of things in it. There's a lot of abilities to play around with. There's 3 levels and a good amount of bosses. It's fantastic. There's a lot to play around with, and the Kickstarter page itself definitely shows what amazing work is going into this actual game. I mean, the creator itself has made some pretty great games in the past. He's worked on a bunch of Sonic fan games, as I've already explained, but he also has a bunch of musicians behind the project as well, and a ton of great ones as well. Jake Ladino, Falk, Anthony Tunstall, and these are guys who have actually worked on games with Lake for Purr in the past as well, and they make fantastic music. It's great. There's actually a sample soundtrack available on the Kickstarter, so you can check that out as well. Again, I'll put a link to the Kickstarter page in the description below so you can check that out. It's absolutely fantastic. There's a lot of great work going into this game, and they've actually already reached their initial goal, which is absolutely awesome. So the game is coming to the market. It is going to be commercially released, if that's even a word. And in fact, the game is actually also on Steam Greenlight as well, so if you haven't checked that out, sorry about that, I will put a link to the Steam Greenlight page in the description below as well. Please thumbs it up and get this game on Steam. It would be absolutely awesome to see that game greenlighted. And now that they've reached their initial goal, they also have a bunch of stretch goals that they also want to meet. So I encourage you, if you haven't yet, to donate towards his Kickstarter and support it, and makes this game even bigger than it already is right now. Like, again, they've reached their initial goal, but now they have a bunch of stretch goals, and they're pretty cool stretch goals. So again, link to the Kickstarter in the description below. Please go check that out, and please go donate or back the project, or donate more money to the project if you've already backed it. It's awesome. There's a lot of great work going into it. And this right here is basically showing just a gameplay video of me just breezing through the game, because I've played this demo 10 times already. It is a fantastic demo, and it's only the tip of the iceberg of what's to come for this game. Who knows what else will be added into this game, but I'm really, really excited. It's a fantastic demo. There's a ton of great things going into it. Now, I will say that the demo does have a couple bugs, but the game is still in its alpha stages, so I'll let it slide. But just to know of a couple bugs. One, there's a slight music bug when going into the second boss of the game, and that little cutscene that we just saw earlier with Spark and a sort of, I guess, doppelganger. If you play this game at full volume, you might notice that the music glitches out a little bit. I'm hoping that gets fixed. In fact, that probably will get fixed when the game comes out. I mean, the Kickstarter, the money for the Kickstarter that goes to the Kickstarter is mainly for polishing the game up, and getting whatever else that needs to be done in the game done, and of course for musical composition. And another glitch that I also encountered, which I will talk about more in the next level, is a glitch that causes you to get stuck in one corner, like outside of the actual screen, and causes you to be completely immobile. You can't move at all. I'll go over that glitch once we get to the boss that has that glitch, but for now, we'll just keep doing this. But other than those glitches, it's still a very, very polished demo. It's fantastic. It's a very polished alpha. I mean, that's the thing. This game right now is in alpha stages, and just for the demo alone, it is very, very polished. There's still obviously some work to be done, but I'm really, really impressed with what's been shown off so far, and I cannot wait for the full release when it comes out next year. I mean, I've already backed the project. I'm just encouraging you guys right now to try out the demo and back the project for yourself, because, again, there's a lot of great work going into it, and the developer, Leg for Purd, over all of his fan games, has improved so much in level design. It is insane. I mean, this guy, he's really great. I don't know why I snapped, but I did, so, yeah. Snap, 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 snap. Anyway. So, yeah, now that I've pretty much gone over the entirety of the Kickstarter as a whole, I want to go ahead and talk about why I haven't really been uploading videos that much recently, because I kind of was hoping that I would upload more videos starting in August, but then a certain live stream charity thing started, and I've been watching that over the past few weeks, and that's been the Nintendothon, which is a charity live stream to raise money towards the Charity Mind, which is an organization dedicated to helping out people with mental illnesses, or things like autism, which I have. So, yeah, it's a fantastic live stream. It's basically a bunch of YouTube gamers from Hellfire Comms, Rage Crash Commentaries, and the HPAW podcast, I believe, just getting together and playing a bunch of Nintendo games for everybody's entertainment and to raise money for charity. And recently, they reached their initial goal, which means Some Call Me Johnny, which, if you've heard of him, or if you haven't heard of him, go watch his stuff. He's awesome. Some Call Me Johnny now has to play Super Mario Sunshine 100% after the initial block is done for the charity stream. God bless his soul, because if you've played Sunshine, you know how annoying it is to get 100%. Like, when I played Sunshine the first time, I couldn't get 100% without a guide. There was no way I can do it, because just those freaking blue coins. I hate the blue coins. They are the most annoying things to ever be put into a Mario game. Ever. Nothing comes close. I hate the blue coins so much. And it's not even worth it in the end, because all you get is a freaking postcard. Spoiler alert. So, yeah, it's just, yeah. Screw Sunshine 100%. Screw that. So, God bless Johnny's soul for actually, or God bless his soul once he actually does the run. Seriously. That's probably gonna be a really long stream. But, anyway. So, yeah, I've been watching that live stream a lot, and that's been taking up most of my time. And what's also been taking up most of my time has been the amount of Photoshops I've been creating for it. If you've been on my Twitter, you know what I'm talking about, but I've been creating a bunch of, I guess, fan art per se for it because of one particular run that I watched during the charity stream. I believe it was during the Banjo-Kazooie run, or it was during the Banjo-Kazooie run. I know what it was, sure. Why wouldn't I? But that run got me addicted into creating memes for the Nintendothon. So, just to show you a couple examples, we have this little beauty right here, this little beauty right here, and the magnificence that is this one. And all the fan art, again, is on my Twitter page. So if you haven't checked it out, head over to my Twitter page. A link to my Twitter is always, or my Twitter handle is in the description below. It's at Hypercool64. And if you have not yet, please follow me on Twitter. I do post regularly on Twitter, so please check me out there. And check out the Nintendothon in general. I'll put a link to the mini site where the Nintendothon is happening in the description. Please go check it out. They have a few days left before it's over, and then they're going to move on to the incentive blocks, which are basically all the games that people raised money to get. So yeah, please go check it out if you haven't yet. Link will be in the description below. But going off that topic for a minute, this is the boss where I was talking about where that one glitch is. If you use the Wind Jester and you blast to the left, you might actually get stuck in the upper right corner and might not be able to move. You can still attack the boss. It will just take a really long time to do. So that's just one bug I wanted to point out. Yeah, and one thing actually, going back to Nintendothon for a minute, there is actually a hashtag you can use for Nintendothon. It's hashtag Nintendothon, and it's basically a way of spreading the word. So, again, please go check out the Nintendothon and spread the word about it. The people behind it are doing a great job raising money for charity, and I hope that thing keeps spreading, and I hope they keep raising more money, because it's great that they're, you know, providing entertainment for a great cause. And again, you can spread the word on Twitter, by using the hashtag Nintendothon. And actually, if you type in hashtag Nintendothon into the search engine on Twitter, you can actually see that a lot of other people have also created some great and pretty ridiculous fan art for the stream as well. So please go check that out and check out the Nintendothon. Again, link to the mini site will be in the description below. And it will have, you know, the actual live stream, which is happening on Twitch, and a link to the donation page where you can donate towards the cause. But enough about that. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. In terms of this run, I actually was really proud of this run because, again, I played this game like I think this is like my 12th run playing through this game. Like, I played this game a lot, and I've pretty much got the level design of this entire game down pat. And this is basically me just speeding through the entire thing. Like, look at that. Also, I really like the plasma sword because it makes you jump really high, and it also makes you super, super fast. Like, if you charge up all the way, it makes you super fast! Which parts of the game are based off Sonic the Hedgehog, so it's no surprise that there is an ability like that. In terms of my favorite abilities in this game, I would have to give that to the Jester and the Electric Beam. The Electric Beam because it's the best for combat, and the Jester because it's the best for mobility. I wasn't a big fan of the Jester at first, but then when I realized I can hold 2 items at a time, or 2 abilities at a time, the Jester just became so useful for mobility. And it's also very useful when you want to do a speed run as well. It's fantastic. Also, I like the ending of this boss. Suicide! Right in the head. An interesting way for a boss to die. So, again, we're coming to the end of this demo, guys. So, if you haven't checked out the Kickstarter, please go check it out and support it. Link to the Kickstarter will be in the description below. Also, go check out the Nintendothon. A link to that will also be in the description below. There's just a lot of stuff to check out right now, and a lot of stuff that's unfortunately distracting me from videos. Hopefully, I'll get back into making more videos over the next coming weeks, but that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my other content, and until next time, guys, I'm Hypercool64. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.